Alright guys, so it's the next week. I haven't looked at the footage yet from firing it up, but it did fire up last Sunday. I've been out here little bits at a time all week, getting little minor stuff done, so I want to give you guys a quick update. What I've got done this week and what we're going to do today. Made this alternator bracket. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it holds my alternator straight on to where it needs to be and gives me the swing adjustment for the V-belt that we can actually tension it. I was working on the power steering last night, as you can see there. We came to realize that the water pump on this engine is not the right one for the Jeep. So I got the right one coming in today. Go over to O'Reilly's to pick that up. This engine, guys, if I didn't say it before, this engine actually came out of a 73 AMC Gremlin. It's the same block, same engine mount, same everything. There are a few differences we're learning, one of which was the water pump. You see I got the radiator hoses on, the fans on, all that's going to come off. So the water pump there, you can see the outlet here. It's hard to kind of tell, but it actually kicks up and then over, where the Jeep one actually comes straight out and has different mounting points for accessories like this power steering pump. I can't really show it to you right now, but the power steering pump does interfere with that hose. For throttle, I went and got a factory throttle cable. I made this bracket over here. It's rough right now, it's just tacked together, but that bolts to the manifold. The throttle cable goes in there. It works pretty well. We're gonna finish it up today. Weld it all back together, finish it up, paint it, make it look pretty. The other thing I'm going to do today, first thing I'm going to do today, is clean. I got stuff everywhere right now, and it's just getting ridiculous in here. So I'm going to take about an hour, clean up, put some tools away, and then we'll go from there. Catch you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I've just been taking care of some little stuff this morning. Got a lot of my tools cleaned up, which is kind of nice. And I took care of a few things on the Jeep. As I mentioned this morning, we had to change the water pump, so I went ahead and got the old one out of the way. Throttle linkage, and got that all set up, so now the pedal actually works. So huge shout out to my local O'Reilly's. They're the only people who get this for me same day on a Sunday, which is awesome. It's a little after 4. I ordered it at 9 o'clock this morning, came on their 4 o'clock shipment from their hub. Everybody else was next day at a minimum. This is the pump we took off. This is our replacement. It doesn't look shockingly different, but if I orient these the same way, which is like that, you can see the difference in the outlet as well as the difference in these two mounting holes. So the pump itself mounts with these 4 holes right here. This is angled better. We got a lower radiator hose. We're ahead and got everything cleaned up, so let's go ahead and get this thrown in there. Alright, so I've always been a big fan of these old water pumps and such. The main reason being, I showed you the 4 mounting holes, but if you look down here, you got 3 holes and you got a stud. You can set your gasket. Come in here and you can set your water pump. I'm honestly genuinely shocked at how different this pump is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so I ran into another issue. So the stud is actually here. And as you can clearly see, the stud's not sticking through that hole. So we're going to take it all back off and see if we can't exercise the stud. Okay. That actually turned pretty easily. And we're back in the game. Alright, so this is exactly why I try and keep a stock of hardware.
Then I have, since I'm not
What's going on, everybody? Everyday Jeeper here. It is late. I don't even know. 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock at night. I really started doubting getting the CJ ready for this weekend. Kept running into obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. But perseverance does pay through. That is a fan, a water pump, 2 V-belts, power steering, lines, and you notice my rushed hand craftsmanship here. I had to actually modify both power steering and alternator brackets. Got my homemade throttle linkage cable over here, but to prove this isn't all just for show, there's my burp bucket. I got fluid in this thing. Yeah. I still don't have exhaust. No exhaust coming off the manifold here. The exhaust pipe starts right down there. So it is 11 o'clock at night and I'm not going to fire it up because my neighbors will murder me. It's very loud. I'm going to come out here in the morning, get these systems bled down the rest of the way. I think I got the power steering pretty close. Get the cooling system bled down. Then tomorrow after work, get it on the trailer so I can take it over to the exhaust shop Wednesday morning. Get the exhaust made up, get it back here, and tie up the last few loose ends. I'm happy. We're there. We're real close. Huge shout out to Nate Kennedy and Tobin for spending some late hours with me out here and helping me get this thing going. You know, many hands make light work, and I really appreciate it, guys.
Hey everybody, nice early morning on a Friday. Coming to you from just north of LaPorte, Indiana. Getting ready to head up to Harrison, Michigan. Gonna go play. For those who don't know, I'm also president of a club called Mangled Axles Jeep Crew. And that's who we're gonna go play out with today. Or tomorrow, I should say. Just got Morpheus up on the trailer, along with Patriot over there. For those who like the long Jeep, we got an LJ in the house. That's living the dream. That's Forlow. And there's Blueligan. So we're going to be taking a bunch of footage this weekend. Have a good day, y'all.
What's going on, everybody? I know you guys saw Tobin's video this morning. He doesn't have kids, at least not young kids. So a lot of them are already up there. We're loaded up. Going to be heading out here soon at my beautiful beastly tow rig. And there it is. It's happening. Old CJ is going for its first run under my ownership. I think I got everything as good as it's going to get right now. Still not 100% happy with the throttle. It's sticking just a touch. Not something I can't deal with a little bit of creative driving. We're going to be hitting the road here soon, I hope. Probably within the next hour. Get up there by 8 and set up camp in the dark, which I'm not a huge fan of.